So all the ethers are gonna come in handy for the Elite Four because we'll have to be able to restore PP, and you can't buy ethers. The Magma Emblem. Oh, now we can go in. Do we go in their base first, back at Mount Chimney? I think we do. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, I do remember this game. I'm assuming Sushi will be able to just blast through everything. Ooh, okay, we get an encounter. Graveler. Here's what I'm afraid of. I weaken it and try to catch it, and then it explodes. And Gyarados is weak to rock. I don't think we catch it. I think we bail. How about this? If it survives a surf, I'll throw an Ultra Ball at it. Shucks. I don't know where I'm going, or if I'm going the right way. I'm using all of I might swap out Sushi to save some power points. I don't want to have to leave here and come back. Thoughts on buying singles on Whatnot and Encore? Yeah, I mean, I think you can definitely find good value. Are you talking like buy it now or auctions, or as long as it's clear like the condition of the card and it seems like a reputable seller, I don't see any issue with that. The cards I send to PSA Fighter are usually ones I think they either have a shot at a 10 or it's worth grading them for the resale value. Yeah, that's the thing with auctions, right? If someone's auctioning a card and it crosses the market price, yeah, I don't know. Why keep bidding, right? You can find thousands of copies of these cards, unless it's something extremely rare that never comes up for auction. You guys are welcome to overpay for my cards. It must be excruciatingly hot in this base. These guys must just be constantly sweating. Oh, at least he commented on standing next to lava. He says left ear's burning up. How are you gonna ask someone to guard something and literally give him one Zubat? Caught a Mega Evolution restock at the short pump Target this morning and then got Starbucks on my toddler and I watched the scalpers swarm it. Yeah, how quickly was it gone? How do you fix it? The only thing I can think of is just like, you just gotta print so many cards that you literally can't outbuy the supply. Like, you have to make it so accessible and so easy to find cards because there's so much of the product out there to just, you literally can't scalp it. But I don't know. I mean, besides for that, I mean, store limits. One thing Japan does is, like, they cut the seal off. So, like, you know how a booster box comes sealed? In Japan, they literally cut the saran and take it off so that the box is open. But retail stores aren't gonna do that. Like, Walmart doesn't care, Target doesn't care, but then you probably just see the scalpers try to move to more of a loose pack thing. But I think that's one potential solution is any sealed products are opened at the store. So you can't try to resell a sealed booster box or whatever because the saran's literally been cut off of it. The other thing is just don't buy from scalpers. Don't buy from Facebook Marketplace. Don't buy sealed product. Literally don't buy sealed product from individuals. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know if there is a good solution. GameStop, I don't know if GameStop still does, but a while back, or maybe it was like during COVID, you could pre-order through GameStop. So like if you wanted the new release, you would go into a GameStop store and say, hey, let's use Mega Evolution, right? Hey, I would like to pre-order 3 Mega Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes. And then they would order that amount so that they would get it and have it for you. And then they would call you and be like, hey, your order's in. I don't think they do pre-orders for Pokemon cards anymore. I don't know. I haven't tried in a long time. Yeah, it's rare to find stores on MSRP because I think the question is like, why would they leave all of the profit on the table when they know people are buying it at market, right? It's such a tough situation. It's very annoying. I haven't bought product for me, like to open for myself, in a very long time. I remember when Champion's Path released, I drove to a card store. This was release day for Champion's Path. And the card store had already marked up the Elite Trainer boxes to $90. I wasn't the only one who walked in and like looked at the price and just left. The other issue is there are so many rip-and shippers now on like all these auction platforms that are desperate for sealed products so that then they can go overcharge people for individual packs to rip it on stream. Like that's something that's leading to this too, right? Because some of these scalpers, they aren't just getting a bunch of product and then just flip it on Facebook Marketplace. They're getting inventory to do their online auction streams and do their rip and ships and charge you even more per pack than as if you got like the sealed product at market price. Oh, that's an admin. Oh gosh, I'm not paying attention. Question is, do we fight Maxie or just the admins? Ugh. Swagger is very annoying. I'll throw one strength out, see if it hits. Maybe I'll pop out of confusion. Ooh, my gosh, that really hurt. I did so much damage to myself. I hope Mighty Anna doesn't know like Earthquake or something. So what I learned is that, so the way distribution is working today is that there's these waves, right? So the first wave of distribution, stores can order and get an allocation at like the distributor pricing. So let's say a $50 ETB. A store can get their first allocation of ETBs at like $32 or $33. So let's say wave one comes out and you say, hey, I want 100 ETBs. You get allocated 50 of them. You pay the $33 per ETB, and then you sell them all at whatever you're gonna sell them at, right? If you go back to that distributor and say, okay, I want more ETBs for like the next wave that the distributor gets, the distributor's gonna probably charge you more. They are starting to adjust their prices now with the market as well, which is, I think, just frustrating across the board. And I think that's where it comes into, okay, this distribution network that cards leverage, right? All these trading cards that are sold via distribution network. So Pokemon provides the product to the distributor provides the product to local game stores and whoever else has distribution contacts. There, I think, should be some regulation by Pokemon to what their distributors are allowed to sell their products at. Because if the distributors are jacking up the prices at the distribution level, then stores have no option besides for upping prices to market value or whatever else. So again, this is stuff I don't have a ton of insight into, but I think the onus a little bit is on Pokemon Company to help just print so much product, put rules in place for distributors where if the distributors start like breaking the rules, they don't get Pokemon product anymore, and they lose their right to be able to distribute Pokemon licensed product. I don't know. I mean, the reason I don't deal in sealed product is because, well, one, I can't get any. Two, I don't want to sell sealed product at market price, right? Because there is an MSRP. When I sell you a graded card or a raw card, the price for those things are dictated by the market, right? Because you can't buy a single card or a graded card except from an individual, right? Pokemon doesn't sell raw cards or graded cards. They sell sealed products. And so I don't think me dealing with sealed product would be a good, I don't think it would be able to mesh with what I like to do at the same time. So that's kind of why I stick to graded cards and raw cards, because the market really does dictate those prices. I think market pricing on sealed product that hit store shelves yesterday and are now selling for twice as much on Facebook Marketplace or wherever else. I don't want to be a part of any of that. All right, so we beat the admin. Okay, I can heal outside of battle, so let's heal up because... I gotta use the restroom real fast. I'll be BRB. On the flip side of that coin, if you're a business and people are willing to pay twice as much as MSRP, purely from a business perspective, why would you not charge them $100 for a $50 item? Why would you choose to leave money on the table? And that's where it's like this conflict of interest a little bit, right? As a business, you want to make the best business decisions, right? If you're paying your bills based off buying and selling cards, right? And the distributor's like, hey, here's 50 ETBs at $33 each, and you know people are paying $100 for them. I feel like I can't judge you for selling it $100 because that's what people are paying for it. I don't know. There's a lot of nuance. I think it's a very intricate situation. It's not simply and easy to say like, oh, everyone should just be selling MSRP all the time. I think that there are so many components that need to be addressed in order to be able to say like MSRP should still exist. It's like when things are getting scalped off Target and Walmart and every retail store, and then the only option becomes to buy from local game stores or from whomever else. I think if we can address the scalping at the retail level, that's where we start to see prices start to heal at the local game store level, right? Because the thing is, if a local game store then sells at MSRP, they're just gonna get scalped, right? They become the next Target, right? Target is cleaned out, Walmart is cleaned out, Barnes & Noble's cleaned out. Oh, well, I know my local game store down the street sells at MSRP, right? I'm gonna just go buy a couple things from them and then flip it on Facebook or flip it on whatever auction platform. So it's almost like I don't want the local game stores to be taken advantage of because they're choosing to sell at MSRP, because they will, right? They'll be run through by the scalping crew who camped out at GameStop. So all in all, long-winded way of saying I don't have the answer. I think there's a lot of things that could happen that could help. But I also don't think it's the consumer's job, right? It's like when they're like, oh, if everyone recycled, we'd lower carbon emissions by this %. And it's like, okay, well, if the 3 largest corporations stopped transporting things across the ocean that account for 75% of global emissions, what is me putting a plastic cup in the recycling really gonna do? I mean, I do recycle, but everyone just makes it out to be like, it's our job to lower carbon emissions, right? It's our job to fight scalpers. I like to joke, how do you think I got this scar, guys? Fighting scalpers. White knighting MSRP and fighting for your right to pay true prices. Okay, question, are we about to fight Maxie? Mighty Anna, ooh, level 39 Camerupt. I think we'll be okay with Gyarados, because he can't use Earthquake, but he can use Rock Slide. Rock Slide's super effective against Gyarados. I think Gyarados will still be okay. Crobat, we Thunderbolt. Mighty Anna, we'll just kind of brute force our way through. Yeah, I think Surf one hits Camerupt. Even a Rock Slide crit. What level is Gyarados? Because the Camerupt's 39. I think Gyarados is 36. No, 34. 5 levels down. Well, the issue is it doesn't matter because I'm gonna have to switch into Gyarados. I'm gonna have to switch into Sushi. I think he's definitely faster than Camerupt, but I'm gonna take at least 1 hit. So Mighty Anna, we'll probably hit him a couple times with William. Maybe Vesuvius. Who's got good defense? 69, 81. Okay, maybe we just send out Polarity, because then the next one's Crobat, if he goes in order, which he might not. And we need the Thunderbolt on Crobat. Okay, that's good defense, plus we resist some stuff. We do have 2 rare candies. We got Polarity against Mighty Anna, Polarity against Crobat. I'll give him, do I have something that can heal Confusion? That's the biggest issue. Yes. Okay, all right, let's do this. Wait, do we fight Groudon? No, he runs away, right? In Emerald?
Bye, have a great time.
All right. Hey, Jacobs. Card party was good. No, I mean, I literally was there so quickly. It was like hotel, card party, hotel, flight. Alright, so there's our confusion heal. The attack doesn't help. Probably a 2-shot on Thunderbolt. So he might swagger again. Okay. I wasn't sure if he was going to use a heal or not. Oh, nice. It was only a super potion. Alright, and then we'll one-shot the Crobat. Okay, swap to Gyarados. I definitely used Earthquake, because that's a 4x against Magneton. And then one-shot it. Yo, having Gyarados, I didn't plan to when we caught that Magikarp, but man, he's turned into our absolute tank of a champion. I don't even know if I need to swap, but... Alright, we were hoping that wasn't coming, but... Boom. Oh, I forgot we were still confused. Oh my god, he hits through it. Nice. Pretty easy. Yeah, should we just escape rope out of here? All right, now do we go back to Lily Cove? To the Aqua hideout? The thing is, the game hasn't told me what I should be doing, which is interesting. Usually they give you some sort of... Ah, what have we here? Wow, I got lucky. Is this a fight? No, not till the seafloor cavern. Okay, now he mentioned Lily Cove City. I'm assuming we just sweep everything with polarity, basically. Sushi actually has pretty high special defense. So that's kind of what can take him down, is like a Thunderbolt or something. I'll be in Tampa, coopscollection.com. Upcoming shows. What's that? Tampa, Florida, November 21st through 23rd? That's crazy. You guys don't check my schedule every single day to see if it's changed? Ugh, I hate the teleporter stuff. He just doesn't want to look at me. Come on. There we go. Can you confirm events that you have to fly for? Do you buy your plane tickets in advance or do you wait? Wait for what? All the travel trips, like out of state, are sponsored, so they're covering the flight. So usually they're the ones buying them for me. Polarity special attack just hit 100, which is nice. Very strong special attacker. I'm vending for the Pokecons. All those travel ones I am vending. I'm gonna try to do less meet and greet onlys. I was testing them out this year to figure out like if it's something people are interested in, but and I think people are like attending meet and greets are interested in meeting me, but I think from like a content perspective, it doesn't. No one wants to watch me do a meet and greet for 6 hours. No, I don't travel with the cases. They provide the cases at the show. I just travel with the cards. I do not have Porygon in a box card. Yeah, if I do international, I'm not vending. I'm not going through customs with inventory. That seems like a nightmare. Yeah, the only thing is, like, now when I vend, especially out of state, like, the lines get so long when I'm vending, I just feel bad for everyone who's gotta wait. And then, like, people who wait and then the show ends. I've never had to turn someone away, like, if I have a line, I get through the whole line, but that's my fear, is that all of a sudden people are waiting like an hour or two and then the show ends and it's like, sorry, like, you wasted your time. I don't think we fight Archie yet. I think it's probably just an admin that's in this final office. Running out of Thunderbolts, though. I could switch to Leaf It to Me and use Leaf Blades. Let me do that to save some Thunderbolts. Oh, monkeys, I'm glad you had a good time. Ooh, that air cutter will hurt. Oh, look at this guy. I'm gonna swap. Do I outspeed Mighty Inn? I do. Oh, do I swap again? I do a lot of damage to myself if I hit myself with confusion. Lower speed. Oh, Spider's so annoying. Come on, hit through it. Hit through it. You got this, Polarity. My guy. Oh, I'm so confused, though. I just want to Thunderbolt him. Come on. You can hit through it again, buddy. My guy! Way to go, Polarity. It's just a distraction. But I can't... I need Dive, right? I need the HM Dive. Alright, so now we need to find the cave, but... maybe we go back to Slateport and talk to him.